ain't gon' last for long, and that's for sure. Wait till she find herself, and I bet that she gon' blow. I said, baby, why you sad?
So, in my last video, I announced to you guys that I was pregnant. Since I'm about to go into my second trimester, I decided to make a video talking about how my first trimester was. So, my first trimester was really hard. It was really, really hard, and I'm still in it because I still experience these symptoms. They're just not as, I can't even find the word for it. They're just not as strong as they were before. I could not eat anything. I mean, could not eat grapes, could not eat meat, could not eat anything. Everything that I ate, I would throw it up. Yeah, I threw up constantly. As soon as my feet hit the floor, as soon as my eyes opened, I was throwing up in the toilet all day, every day. Sleeping was so hard. Like, when I first found out I was pregnant and stuff, everything was good, you know, I was feeling great. But like around 9 weeks after I had my ultrasound, I could not sleep at all. Like, it would have to be completely dark, cold for me to be able to fall asleep. I got car sick really bad for some reason. Like, if we ever took a family trip, or if I ever just went to the store with my parents, I would get really car sick. So either I would throw up in the car, or as soon as I got out of the car, I was throwing up. I was very fatigued. I was so fatigued that I literally stopped working. And like, I was working in a fast food restaurant. There's a couple of videos at the time when I was working. I had worked there for a good amount of time, and just when I got pregnant, I couldn't stand to be around it because of the smell. I just was always throwing up. I could not stand up for long periods of time. I was just really tired. I was so tired. Whenever I first got pregnant, like the first couple of weeks of my first trimester, my acne was bad. I mean, every day I was breaking out red. Just my acne was so bad. This goes along with being really fatigued. I just felt weak. Like, I didn't even want to hold certain stuff because just my body and all. Like, aside from being tired, like even if I had energy, I just felt weak. Couldn't carry anything, couldn't walk upstairs. I was just weak. Prenatals. When I first started taking my prenatals, I was taking prenatal gummies. Prenatal gummies were not my friend. A lot of people say that gummies work better for them, but me personally, I tried. Like, I had to switch up the way I took them. I used to take my prenatals when I first woke up in the morning, and I was always throwing them up. So I switched to taking them at nighttime, and even when I took them at nighttime, I was always throwing them up. So I just stopped taking prenatal gummies because it felt like as soon as I started eating the gummy, I just had to throw up. So I switched to the pill, the prenatal pill, and the ones that I have, you're supposed to take 2 a day. So I take 1 in the morning, and I take 1 before I go to sleep. Those are better on me. I don't throw those up or anything like that. The only thing I seem to throw up is like whenever I'm really, really nauseous and I try to take some of my nausea medicine, I throw it up. So like the nausea medicine, there's really no point in getting that because it doesn't help. I seem to get in like, I wouldn't say I got into arguments with everybody, but like with my family members, the people I live with, yeah, it seemed like I was just arguing with everybody because I was always really irritated. The simplest things would just make me so just fed up. And I was constantly lightheaded, and I still experience this. I figured out what it was. In this pregnancy and stuff, I don't eat a lot. Like, I do eat, but like I don't eat a lot in one sitting. So it's not like I sit down and I can eat a whole bowl of macaroni and cheese and corn and some bread and some mashed potatoes and stuff like that. No. When I eat, I'll eat like a whole bowl of corn. I won't eat for 2 hours. Then I'll eat me some fruit. I won't eat for 2 hours. Then I'll eat me some bread. I won't eat for 2 hours. And then I'll try to get something in my system that has meat. So like I eat like every 2 hours. Small amounts every 2 hours. That's how I keep my food going and stuff, because if you try to feed me a lot in one sitting, I'm not gonna eat it. Like, if we get fast food, I can get like a basket of fries from McDonald's, eat that whole basket of fries, and I'll be good for the next 2 hours. That was the main stuff that was going on in my first trimester. I wouldn't say my first trimester was terrible, but it was very bad. Honestly, I would say it was terrible, because for me, my first pregnancy, that was not what I expected. I did find out the gender of my baby, y'all. I did find out the gender of my baby. I don't know if I want to reveal that in this video or not, but let me just say the symptoms that I had go hand in hand with the gender of the baby. So actually, I think next week's video is going to be a gender prediction thing, and then the gender reveal. I didn't get a gender reveal video, not a full one, because we expected it to be one gender, and when my mom found out what gender it was, she couldn't even wait to tell me. She literally, as soon as she found out, she told me straight up. She was like, hey. And my reaction, I did not expect to get told. I did not expect to get told what the gender that my baby is. But another thing is that I took the sneak peek gender reveal. It's a thing that you can order offline. It's like $100, $70 to $100. I ordered that and I took that, and I got my results in like 3 days. But they told me one gender, and then I have a 20-week gender scan eventually, and then I'll find out the gender officially then. It's very unlikely for the gender results to be wrong, and when my mom took them, they were right. My mom took it as well because my mom's pregnant. So it's really rare for it to be wrong. If they're wrong, you can get your money back. So there's like a smee chance that the gender would change, but 9 times out of 10 the gender is going to be what I got told it was. So yes, in next week's video I will be going into full detail about the gender, how I feel about it, what I plan to name the baby, all of that good stuff will be in next week's video. So make sure y'all come to watch that video because it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I also have a YouTube opinion group on my Snapchat. There's one on Instagram too, but I don't really use it because I'm not on Instagram like that. But it's on my Snapchat, so if anybody's interested in that, you can contact me via via TikTok, Snapchat. I actually do have a YouTube business email. It's professional use only. So all that stuff is linked below in my description, so you can go check that out. There's all the information that I have about me is in that. But yes, I'm very excited to film and upload next week's video for you guys. Really excited for y'all to find out the gender. Anyways, I'm gonna get this video uploaded by Tuesday, so I'm gonna try to upload every single Tuesday. So this video should be up by Tuesday. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here.
No, it ain't gonna last for long, and that's for sure. Wait till she find herself, and I bet that she gon' blow. I said, baby, why you sad?